son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Hi, Wellen. Appreciate you being here. Alright, we're gonna start a new game. It's based off in Prague. You can't basically it's you can just read it. You didn't miss much. It's a medieval RPG. Yeah, it is open world. This is the world of Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's based in a province in Bohemia, which will be modern day Czechoslovakia. It's a really good game. Minister Rasty Kabla. The Royal Hitman. Most of the a lot of the main characters are based off real
God
people.
bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, It looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm.
Mom and Pa. The main, the story is going to be based by this guy right here.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Okay, we're going to get to some dialogue options. This a hint, this game doesn't run entirely good on PS4. The rendering is not the best, so you got to bear with it. But the everything's so good that it's a minor hiccup. Like I could live
Fine
without
state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
We're gonna do Forge. It's a reason for it.
I was sweating in the forge all day yesterday, and then I was helping Fritz and Matthew with some errands. So I'd say I have a right to be a bit tired.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
So I'm learning to sword fight, and what of it? What harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
God above, Hal. You know how your father will react when he finds out.
How? What's he going to do? I'm doing nothing wrong. I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere as usual.
You start off as the way the game starts off as you start out the bottom, you got to work your way up. So you can't become a knight, but you don't start off as a knight, and you have to grind to get in. It wants to make, because like like in the Middle Ages, you just couldn't grab a sword and be like, "Hey, I'm a knight." It took like years of training to do it. They actually had like
Matthew
training
and Fritz aren't
manuals and stuff.
drunkards.
It was
I
technical.
never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg.
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge.
Yeah, you can.
If you made yourself
not necessarily
useful now
an
and then,
assassin,
I
but
wouldn't
you
mind
can.
your
They
mischief
have
making so much.
stealth kills. You can creep from behind and kill people.
Is father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was, and you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
I'm going to skip all the
Can I get something to eat?
the grinding, because I have it
Well, there's some
set up
breakfast on
where
the table.
it
Help
starts right
yourself.
at the certain mission. So I'm just doing really the like the beginning missions and stuff, and then at some point I'm going to go to another playthrough, and then we'll start the actual game.
You need me to do anything, Ma?
But you
you're
kind
a
of need
good
to know
lad.
all this,
But
or
I'm fine.
otherwise the story
It's
won't
your
make
father
sense.
needs helping with that sword.
Like, you really do need to know this part, because it's not gonna make sense. The storyline won't make sense if I just skipped all this and went to the part where I normally do my playthroughs. Dude, can I get my food? You gonna make me sit down? Okay, thank you. Okay, we just sit down so I can grab my stuff. Alright. Grab. But I wasn't trying to eat. I was just trying to grab my stuff, man. You can do it like this. Not that I'm gonna eat all this, but alright. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. Be back, Mom. Let's suck on our dad. The local blacksmith.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
I'm sorry, Henry. Let me feed you. Okay. If you don't feed him, he will die.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Okay. Sometimes you need the power of persuasion to achieve goals. When talking to people, you can often choose the type of expression you want to make on them. You can simply use speech, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at the moment to the person you're talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire and how groomed you are, together with your reputation, can make a big difference in how people respond to you. That would be the charm, charisma. So the little thing right here is charisma. Oh, okay. And then if you want to threaten them, it goes to the sword thing. It says, "Hi, Henry." It says, if you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and be more willing to assign you more risky tasks to you. This is mainly influenced by your strength and deterrent effect of your weapons or equipment and other things to be taken into account, like bloodstains or your clothes. Okay, so you can either charm them or you can scare the shit out of them. And then you can also, there are some cases where you can bribe people. So, that's pretty much it. We're just gonna go because we'll try.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now. Work won't wait.
Alright, now we're gonna start these missions. First, we're gonna get the crossguard.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I'd better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword. Okay, now the next place we need to go is Kernish, the local drunkard. Never pays his bills. He's over here, like an asshole.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
I'm being nice to him. He could even say, God, God bless you too, Henry.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Knew you'd be trouble. Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy arse.
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off, you bastard, or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me, would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Bye-bye.
Okay, now we're gonna get into the combat. I am probably gonna fail because my stats. The thing about this game is all your stats matter in combat.
Oh dear!
Because they're low, I'm guessing it's going to have to be a war of attrition.
way off.
And there's really no place to practice your fighting except on this guy. So I may have to do it 2-3 times.
Cut! Here.
I'm not gonna win any. When we get tangled up, I'm not winning any of those. He's a wimp. He's not a wimp, but you know his stats are slow. I don't wanna call him
Well landed. Take that.
Yeah. It's
You
really.
had it coming, you pup. And your old man can fuck off too.
Now I have to go to mom and get stitched up. Hopefully she's at the house.